Good afternoon. What you're seeing on the screen are the faculty and staff bidding your students farewell.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please, thank you. Please remain standing if you're able for the singing of our national anthem by graduating senior Caitlin Kirkwood, to be followed by a moment of reflection offered by Dr. Heather Harris, Professor of Business Communication.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Happy birthday, Caitlin. Oh my gosh. Good afternoon, class of 2017. Make some noise! Get it all out of your system. Oh, love you too. All right. These are my people, these afternoon people. All right. Good afternoon, President Moore, members of the board, the Stevenson University community, family and friends, and our 2017 graduates. Woo! Woo! So I've just hyped you up, right? But now we're going to go into a moment of silence. The poet Khalil Gibran wrote, "When you part from your friend, grieve not, for that which you love most in him may be clearer in his absence, as the mountain to the climber is clearer from the plain." Graduates, as you prepare to leave Stevenson University, grieve not. Rather, focus on what we hope will become clearer to you from the distance. 1, the lessons learned in your courses, as well as in your life while here, will make more sense to you once you leave. By applying those lessons in your new job, your new business, or graduate school, you will find that the pieces that seemed missing in the past will appear as needed. 2, the relationships that you developed and nurtured with people from backgrounds different from your own will enable you to cultivate your global citizenship, the type of citizenship that fosters respect, understanding, and empathy for others is what our world will depend upon in this 21st century. 3, many of you transitioned from responsible teenagers to even more responsible adults while at Stevenson. It is our wish for you that as you look back at your younger self, you will look upon yourself with love, respect, appreciation, and gratitude. Furthermore, graduates, it is our hope that love, respect, appreciation, and gratitude travel with you as you continue on your journey. Finally, regardless of how far Stevenson University appears to be in your distance. Be sure to return in person or at least in your heart. We will be waiting for you, and we will miss you. Peace.
You may be seated. It's my privilege to offer a warm welcome to our graduates, to the families and loved ones of our graduates, to the friends and distinguished guests, to the faculty, staff, and administrators, and to all the members of the Stevenson University community who are here with us today. It is a real joy to be gathered together, and we are really glad that you're here with us to celebrate Stevenson University's 64th commencement exercises. My name is Susan Gorman, and on most days I serve as the Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, and today I have the added pleasure of serving as your Master of Ceremonies. So, you know, Commencement provides an opportunity to celebrate all sorts of things, our graduates and their loved ones, and faculty and staff in the university community, to name a few. But also on our list to celebrate is the Board of Trustees. The board members are often invisible because they're behind the scenes, but they are critically important to attaining the overall mission of the university. So you should know that Stevenson's board members are people who are committed to higher education in general and to Stevenson University in particular. They provide ongoing support to us in the way of financial giving and service. They're responsible for overall policy making, and they are the ones truly entrusted with the responsibility of ensuring that this university remains strong today, tomorrow, and always. Why do the board members give of their time and money and experience in this way? Well, it's quite simply that they're dedicated and responsible citizens who are engaged in giving back to the greater good, and we're very grateful for their service and their commitment to Stevenson. As you'll recognize in a moment, a number of them are here today participating with you in this celebration, and we appreciate the gift of their time. And now I'll ask that you please give a warm welcome to the chair of the board, Mr. Jim Stratner.
Stevenson University is governed by its Board of Trustees. It gives me great pleasure to convey to you today their sincere congratulations for all that you have accomplished and on this day of your graduation. You worked hard to earn this day of recognition, and we admire your work ethic and that dedication you have exhibited for the education opportunity that we have provided you. You are well prepared for the next chapter in your lives. We hope that in addition to that, you leave Stevenson with a lifelong love of curiosity. That curiosity can well prepare you to not just exist in the world, but to innovate the world. And believe me, the world continues to need innovation, especially from people that are as talented as you here today. Make the trustees proud of all that you do. Be our ambassadors in spreading the good news about Stevenson University. Please stay in touch, visit us frequently, and be curious. Congratulations, and enjoy this very special day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stratner. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to the other members of the stage party. I will ask those seated on the stage to please stand as I call their name and then be seated. And audience, I do ask that you please hold your applause until everyone on stage has been introduced. The members of the President's Cabinet here today are Pamela Barquette, Vice President for Human Resources, Tim Campbell, Executive Vice President for Financial Affairs and Chief Financial Officer, Steve Close, Vice President for University Advancement. Mark Hergen, Vice President for Enrollment Management. Dr. Jeff Kelly, Interim Vice President for Student Affairs. Sue Kenny, Vice President and Chief of Staff. Here also is the University Registrar, Tracy Bolt. Members of the Board of Trustees here with us today include James Brady, Community Leader and former Secretary of Business and Economic Development for the state of Maryland. David Burrows, President and owner, Visual Integrators. Karen Gibbs, President and founder, The Gibbs Perspective. Herb Holter, co-founder and CEO, National Center on Institutions and Alternatives. Meg Sheets, Managing Trustee, the MacDonald Family Foundation. Judy Warrench, Managing Director, the Warrench Group. And already introduced, Jim Stratner, Managing Partner, Century Private Investments. The school deans here are Amanda Hestalka, Dean, School of Design. Dr. Deborah Kraft, Dean, School of Education. Dr. Cheryl Wilson, Dean, School of Humanities and Social Sciences. And already introduced, Dr. Heather Harris, Professor of Business Communication. Today's guests are Captain Kathy Thorpe, Captain United States Naval Reserves and founder of Operation Welcome Home Maryland. Deborah Phelps, Executive Director of the Education Foundation of Baltimore County Public Schools, and today's speaker. And now, if you will, a round of applause for almost the entire stage party. And then there was one. It is truly my honor and privilege to introduce you to our interim president, Ms. Claire Moore, whose broad perspective, extensive experience, strong character, and contagiously positive spirit are a source of inspiration and comfort to us all. Ms. Moore is a double alumna of Village Woolley College and also completed the Harvard Graduate School of Education's Institute for Educational Management. She has served Stevenson University for 35 years in progressively responsible leadership positions in student affairs. As an old-timer myself, I've watched from the faculty side as Claire built and led a team that welcomed the first ever residential students to Village Woolley College in 1993, and then again in a big way in 2004. Res Life is a feature of our institution that we may now take for granted, but it required her extraordinary and sacrificial leadership and teamwork to implement. As the Vice President for Student Affairs, Ms. Moore has been responsible for overseeing Res Life for over 1,800 students, a growing student activities office responsible for the Student Government Association, 55 clubs and orgs, and active, inclusive and multicultural campus social life, the wellness services for students, judicial affairs, managing an office of 23 professional staff, 64 RAs, 40 students. And now, as the interim president, she is responsible for managing all of us. And she's brought her considerable talents and resilient spirit to bear on rallying and supporting the Stevenson community through a time of transition, for which we are all deeply grateful. In 1997, Claire Moore received the university's President's Medal for meritorious service and extraordinary commitment to Stevenson, its students, its mission, and its alumni. 20 years later, she stands before us as the university's president and remains extraordinarily committed to these very same things. Will you please give a warm welcome to President Moore?
Thank you, Susan, for that very kind introduction, and congratulations to you, our graduates. This is the happiest day of the year. I say I love it. It's my favorite day. It's not because you're leaving. It's not. It's because you're going to go out and make a difference, and I know you will. I want to talk to you today about two things. The first subject, lessons from presidents. The second, change, specifically embracing change. Here's part one. You're a very special graduating class to me. We share a bond, you graduates and I, the bond of having earned a degree from this great institution. I graduated from Village Ole in the mid-'60s. Carolyn Manusak was president when I attended, and we're celebrating your accomplishments in a building named in her honor, the Manusak Center. Carolyn Manusak often addressed students as, "my dear students." I've always felt that I understood her use of the word dear. Stevenson students are the nicest, most hardworking, and practical group of students on any college campus. Soon I'll hand you your diplomas, and nothing is more gratifying to me than to see you graduate. I learned many things from President Manusak, things like courage. Did you know, for example, that she was sent to Village Ole in the early 60s to see if this institution had a future? And did you also know that she was the youngest female college president in the U.S. at that time? She was just 31. I also learned to pick my battles. When faced with a student protest about the dress code, and at that time we wore dresses and skirts, she announced, "Well, sure, you can wear jeans, that's fine." She always found a way, a solution, by framing the problem in the form of a question. What is best for our students, our dear students? Dr. Bob Funk was interim president from 1999 to 2000. Dr. Funk was an experienced college administrator and was the perfect person to prepare us for our new president. He reminded all of us that the institution was strong and we would be okay. His greatest gift was his steady, calm, even temperament. Dr. Funk was also a skilled mediator, and I learned from him the value of listening, of remaining quiet. And you all know Dr. Kevin Manning. He was president when you matriculated at Stevenson. He had a big, bold vision for what this institution could become. Dr. Manning showed all of us what visionary leadership looked like. He taught us how to execute shared goals and dreams. What a great lesson. Now it's my turn to impart wisdom, to leave a legacy, no matter how small. This is what I hope you will have learned from me. Be kind. People remember kindnesses. My sister-in-law recently sent me a card with the following Maya Angelou quote: "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Think for a moment how various people have made you feel. Now think about how you want to be remembered by individuals whose lives you touch. You control how you'll be remembered. Be kind. Even when people are not kind to you, be remembered for kindness. Now for part 2, embracing change. In February, 12 speakers came together to share their thoughts about embracing change at Stevenson's first TEDx Stevenson U. For those of you who may not be familiar with TED, TED is a nonprofit organization devoted to spreading ideas, usually in the form of short talks. Ours was an officially sanctioned TED event. I should mention that this was completely student-driven from initial idea to production and execution. Because many of the stories were so meaningful, I want to pass along some of those messages to you. Staff member Mayumi Cannell Chatterton kicked off the event. At one time in her life, she was the wife of a naval officer. As you might imagine, that life meant she and her husband moved frequently. After one such move, she was particularly lonely. It was a chaplain's sermon on change that caused her to examine her own attitude. That day, Mayumi changed her attitude. She made a choice to be present. She vowed to make each day the best day possible. She began paying attention to the opportunities around her where she could enjoy her new surroundings and make new friends. She acknowledged that she could control the change inside herself. Dan Schwartz, a member of the Student Activities Department, spoke about death, which he described as the ultimate change. Dan shared his lessons from the death of a close friend. Say what's on your mind, reach out to a friend in need, have a real conversation, not a text or a Snapchat. Do not wait until tomorrow. Our student participants were amazing. Because their stories were deeply personal, I'm not using their names. 2 young women bravely bared their souls and their struggles with negative body image, with the hope of making a difference for someone else. Here are a few of their lessons. Love yourself unconditionally. Believe that anything is possible. Finally, and this is an exact quote, focus on what makes you authentically you and rock with it. Now, how great is that? I love that image of rocking with it. These 2 women transformed their attitudes and their lives by focusing on these messages. You may wonder why I've spent time on TEDxSU, Embracing Change, and the reason is this. When you wake up tomorrow, your lives will be different. After all, commencement is a time of transition and transformation, a time of change. Thus, change is a common commencement topic. I add the words of Charles Darwin. It's not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. I want you to do better than merely survive. I want you to thrive. Thus, you need to be adaptable to change, not resistant. Embrace change. So as I close, I want to summarize the lessons I shared with you today. Be courageous, pick your battles, listen, create a big, bold vision, be kind, embrace change. Finally, I look at the senior class banner hanging behind me. Believe you can, then you will. I have every confidence in you, my dear class of 2017. I believe in you. I know you will. Congratulations to you, and come back to see us often.
A wonderful and touching message. Thank you, President Moore. And now it is my pleasure to announce the students who are being recognized with university awards this afternoon. So I hope you'll join with me in celebrating the accomplishments of these outstanding graduates. Now, graduates, listen up. If I call your name, please stand up and walk up over here, and then stand here while I start talking about why this selection committee selected you for the award. So I will be talking, you keep walking, and then stand right here next to me. Okay, after that part, you go to the middle and have your picture snapped with President Moore and get your award. We are going to begin with the Orsia F. Young Leadership Award, which is presented to graduating students who have performed in an outstanding manner as leaders in the university community. And this afternoon, there are 3 recipients of this award who will be announced in alphabetical order by last name. From the School of Education, the recipient has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education. Will Caitlin Madigan please join me on stage? Caitlin was unanimously nominated by the School of Education faculty, and it's easy to see why. Her list of leadership accomplishments is long. Caitlin was Vice President and Social Media Representative of Teachers of Tomorrow, was President of Stevenson Best Buddies, received the President of the Year Award from Student Activities, planned and executed the first annual Friendsgiving and prom, attended the annual leadership conference in Indiana, and is a member of Kappa Delta Pi, the International Honor Society of Education. In recognition of her outstanding leadership on behalf of the School of Education and the greater community, we're pleased to bestow upon Caitlin Madigan the Orsia F. Young Leadership Award. From the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, our next recipient has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. Will Margaret Miller please join me on stage? As a psychology major, Maggie has led the university's chapter of Psi Chi, the International Honor Society in Psychology. She's planned and executed multiple campus-wide events, including the Psych Department Student Showcase and a program to bring guest speakers from grad schools into our courses to better assist students in their career preparation. Maggie served as a peer academic coach and led a team to implement a series of statistics workshops for our psych students. Her leadership in the community is equally impressive. She's worked at Alternative House in Northern Virginia, as well as Sarah's Hope at Hannah More, demonstrating her commitment to serving those less fortunate than herself. In addition, during the summer of 2016, she chose to work with the nonprofit organization Helping Children Worldwide and traveled to Sierra Leone in West Africa and the Children's Rescue Center to work hands-on with this vulnerable population. In recognition of her ability to initiate action, to motivate others to do so, and her ability to be an agent for positive change on our campus and beyond, we are pleased to bestow upon Maggie Miller the Orsia F. Young Leadership Award. From the School of Design, our next recipient has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Film and Moving Image. Will Rachel Pollock please join me on stage? Rachel served as Vice President for our National Broadcasting Society Film and Moving Image Club. Her leadership within the department has contributed to success of peers on campus. The support she's given to her peers in their projects motivates others to meet challenges and strives to overcome. She was writer, director, and producer of her senior project, 1 in 5, which addresses issues of sexual assault in a thoughtful and serious manner. Her presence at the university has, in a word, been a singular force for positivity and progress. In recognition of her leadership, we are pleased to bestow upon Rachel Pollock the Orsia F. Young Leadership Award. The recipient of this year's John Mitchell Award has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Communication. Will Courtney Parto please join me on stage? Courtney has been involved in multiple service activities during her time at Stevenson and is a living reminder of John Mitchell, for whom the award is named. Courtney is president of the National Residence Hall Honorary, has been a resident assistant and a senior resident assistant in the Res Halls. She's a member of Lambda Pi Eta, the National Communication Honor Society, was secretary of the Student Government Association, and has been a student ambassador since 2013. Courtney is currently completing a service internship at the Arc of Baltimore. She has strongly represented one of the core values of Stevenson University, and that is promoting community. In recognition of her work and service to others, we are pleased to bestow upon Courtney Parto the John Mitchell Award. The Provost Award for Exceptional Scholarship is conferred upon one graduating student who has performed academically in a particularly exceptional way, has demonstrated unique intellectual ability and initiative, and has contributed to the academic pursuits of his or her peers. This year's recipient has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. She could not be here with us today, but Paige Worthy is the recipient of this award. And now it's my pleasure to announce the student who is being recognized today with the university's most comprehensive honor, the Stevenson University Pin. This year's recipient has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. Will Rachel Klein please join me on stage? The Stevenson University Pin is the highest award the university bestows on a student, and Rachel has earned it by virtue of her commitment to the university's 4 core values of community, learning, integrity, and excellence. Rachel has demonstrated an exceptional commitment to excellence and to independence and integrity of thought and action by forging a successful path in neuroscience research. She has presented her work at the Eastern Psychological Association annual meeting and has received a national award and cash prize at the annual Biomedical Research Conference for minority students. As an engaged member of the Stevenson University community, Rachel has served as a career peer advisor in our Office of Career Services and as a volunteer behavioral health advisor at the YMCA. She has tutored and served as a research assistant in psychology, selflessly contributing to the learning and advancement of her peers. Rachel is currently working with developmentally disabled children in the neurobehavioral unit at Kennedy Krieger. She believes that understanding dysfunctional behavior is important in helping to change the lives of these children. And to that end, she will begin her doctoral studies this fall in the Behavioral Neurosciences PhD program at the University of Delaware. In recognition of her academic excellence, selfless contributions to the university and to the community we serve, and her total meritorious performance, we are pleased to bestow the Stevenson University Pin upon Rachel Klein. Well, it's quite an impressive wealth of character and talent that we've just recognized here this afternoon. Congratulations to all the winners. Please join me in a final round of applause for the recipients. Stevenson University is blessed with many talented faculty, but each year only 2 of them are presented with the Rose Dawson Excellence in Teaching Award. One is selected from the full-time faculty and one from the part-time faculty. The selection process is heavily informed by what you students share with us, and so I'd like to pause for a moment and thank you for all of you who took the time to nominate your professors, because it truly does mean the world to them. The Endowed Faculty Award honors the exceptional contributions of Dr. Rose Dawson, who served with distinction as the Dean of Village Woolley College from 1967 until 1999. And it's presented annually to recognize innovative and energetic faculty who exemplify the art of teaching as mentors and as scholars. And to borrow a phrase used by our president, the psychology department is rocking it. The Dawson Professor of the Year is Dr. Vijay Ayanon, Professor of Psychology. The Adjunct Award was given to Dr. George Lauterbach, who is an Adjunct Professor of Chemistry.
So, while we're all here today to pay tribute to and honor our graduates, we also want to take this opportunity to honor a person who is not graduating today. The President's Medal is conferred on a person whose life exemplifies the ideals and aspirations of Stevenson University. This award was presented this was presented this morning, but we'd like to share it with you now also. Today, I have the privilege of conferring this medal on a person who has been my friend, colleague, and right-hand woman for more than 15 years, Mayumi Cannell Chatterton. Here we go, Jeff. And I'll read just a portion of the citation. Mayumi is the glue that holds the Student Affairs Department together. Endlessly organized and detail-oriented, she makes everything run smoothly. Whether meeting with a student group at 10 p.m. or preparing a Thanksgiving dinner for a student event, Mayumi is always student-focused. Mayumi sees a need and willingly jumps in whenever and wherever help is required. For example, she chairs the Community Engagement Committee, recruits scores of Smile Crew members for Move-In Day each year, and has planned and executed Grad Week. Most of all, however, are the leadership skills she teaches the members of the student organizations that she advises. I thank Mayumi for her creativity, her dependability, and service, and always with a sense of humor. We now present to you this high honor, the President's Medal. We also have and we have another medal to award. This was distributed and shared last night. I'm thinking, was it last night? I've lost my days. I think it was last night. Yes, and it's a pleasure to share the news today. It's with gratitude that I confer the President's Medal on one of Stevenson's most humble and unsung heroes, Steve Engorn. And as Steve is walking up, this is a small portion of Steve's citation. The roles Steve has filled since becoming part of the Stevenson family in 1989 could fill a page. He's been a lecturer, chief information officer, division chair, and more. Yet whatever the title, whether deploying new technology on campus or making sure all students have the resources necessary to conquer IS 134, Steve is foremost an educator. Steve cares about the education of our students, and he recognizes that if he can understand them as competitors, he can advocate for them as an educator. He connects with students through a shared passion for athletics. Steve does not see obstacles, rather he looks for solutions. This trait is especially important in his role of NCAA Faculty Athletics Representative, FAR. What separates Steve from FARs at other institutions is his compulsion to do what is right, not what is easy. We thank Steve for his remarkable work ethic and for his exemplary service to Stevenson University. We now present to you this high honor, the President's Medal. And we have a third President's Medal to award. This also was shared this morning, and we wanted to share it with you now. I bestow this honor on a colleague whose profound respect for others results in earning deep respect herself, Tracy Bolt. Congratulations. Again, I'll read just a portion of the citation. Tracy is a consummate professional who, for more than 20 years, has been committed to providing outstanding customer service to the entire Stevenson community. Tracy stands for excellence and ethics as she sets high standards for herself and for those in her office. Her team is proud of its reputation for delivering excellent service. Most importantly, Tracy is student-centered and cares deeply about the success of our students. She's a community builder with a faithful and generous heart, kind and loyal spirit, and compassionate and nurturing soul. It's impossible to talk about Tracy without mentioning her Southern heritage. Tracy proves you can take the lady out of the South, but you can't take the South out of the lady. We thank Tracy for her many contributions by presenting her with this high honor. And at this time, it's my pleasure also to present the Entrepreneurship Award. Stevenson University is proud to confer the Social Entrepreneurship Award on a person who gives U.S. service members a hero's welcome, Captain Kathy Thorpe, co-founder of Operation Welcome Home Maryland. Kathy. You would like to just stand here for a second? I'm going to read. Kathy Thorpe started the organization in 2007 when she became aware of the high number of United States soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guard service members who returned to this country from overseas deployments via BWI Thurgood Marshall Airport. Most were catching connecting flights to their own home states, so they had no one waiting for them upon arrival back on U.S. soil. She began looking for volunteers to help them help give them the welcome home they deserved. This year, Operation Welcome Home Maryland celebrated its 10th anniversary. During these past 10 years, thousands of patriotic volunteers have greeted more than 600,000 servicemen and women at BWI. They are there waiting for our troops at all hours of the day, even at 2 o'clock in the morning. We salute Kathy Thorpe and the mission of Operation Welcome Home Maryland. We thank her for finding a positive way to make sure our troops are greeted and thanked for their service. Here is a short video that shows what this organization does. Stevenson's Social Entrepreneurship Award recognizes someone who achieves high social returns through transformative leadership. We proudly present to Kathy Thorpe the Stevenson University Social Entrepreneurship Award.
Thank you, President Moore. Good afternoon, Board of Trustees. Good afternoon, faculty. Good afternoon, parents, grandparents. Most of all, congratulations, graduates. What a great day this is for all of you. Before I get going on my quick description of what Operation Welcome Home Maryland is, I wanted to just talk directly to the students. This is a great, great day for all of you. It's a wonderful day to celebrate the end of a chapter and the beginning of another one. It seems like yesterday I was in your shoes holding my diploma with a strong desire to make an impact. Savor this moment and treasure the mentorship, friendships, and guidance that you have received through the years here at one of the best universities in the nation. I have a few pearls of wisdom for all of you graduates today. But again, let me say thank you, Stevenson University, for this incredible recognition on behalf of Operation Welcome Home Maryland. As a military spouse, a mother of 3 children in the service, a naval reservist, I am well aware of the sacrifices servicemen make when they volunteer to serve their country. I was on active duty at the time in Washington, D.C., deploying Navy medical personnel overseas to care for our wounded. I was well aware of the rotations back to the U.S. soil as they returned from their long deployments. I had just heard about the Dallas-Fort Worth welcoming home their 1 millionth service member from the R&R, and I wondered, why are we not doing this with the same with our Navy medical personnel and welcoming them here at BWI Airport? I remembered when I was much younger, hearing stories of when our Vietnam veterans arrived home. Was history repeating itself, and were we forgetting about our service members? Had we not learned from that time? Well, I jumped feet first into this. I sent an email to family and friends to come out to BWI Airport to help me greet this Navy medical unit. Little did I know that BWI Airport receives the highest number of returning service members in the nation. I assumed the USO was taking care of all of this, but soon learned that they too were lacking volunteers to give our service members a hero's welcome home. I was truly touched, though, with many volunteers who stepped forward in response to my email. Some were veterans, some mothers of service members, and others who just wanted to honor our service members, each of them coming from all walks of life to support our servicemen. It wasn't long before I had a list of over 1,200 volunteers who wanted to come and greet every flight that arrived. So my first pearl of wisdom to all of the graduates out there is to remember that sometimes one just has to have a passion to do what's right and make it happen. To this day, we greeted over 600,000 service members through the doors of BWI Airport. What an impact this has made on our service members who represent every state of the nation. Many do not have anyone there to greet them as they are getting connecting flights. When the door is open, a crowd is standing there, welcoming them home, and they are so truly touched. It always still brings tears to my eyes when I see the reunions of the father seeing his newborn for the first time, or when a service member proposes at our events. We've had over 50 already. Or when a wounded warrior who returned to Walter Reed a little bit before his unit makes it back to BWI to greet his unit. These are only a few of the many, many stories we have and that we've all witnessed. Many of you have come out and helped us through the years to help us decorate, make us snack bags, and help us greet the troops. Many have given the gift of time for somebody else and made a lasting impact on our community. So my second pearl of wisdom is to find an organization that fits your passion, reach out to them, and make an impact. This organization would not be where it is today without the support of the local community and individuals like yourselves. From donations for the 4,000 snack bags, which are passed out each month, or the 4,000 handmade cards, which come to us from all over the United States, to all the volunteers at the airport to greet our troops, each individual gives his or her gift of time to help our mission in giving our service members a military hero's welcome home. Several years ago, we joined forces with Wreaths Across America, helping them lay wreaths on our fallen over the Christmas holidays. Operation Welcome Home Maryland provided not only volunteers to several local cemeteries in the area for this annual event, but also has been able to reach over $37,000 in wreath sponsorships through the years. If you were to ask me 10 years ago if I ever imagined this organization would be so successful as it is today, I honestly would not have an answer for you. I jumped into something truly outside my comfort zone and something that I took a risk. I felt it was important, so I surrounded myself with dedicated people who had each a talent to give. I recognize that everybody does have a talent, and it was my job to help individuals find what it was. So my last pearl of wisdom is to believe in people and see the good that they have. This can be applied to your work, your workspace, your home, and wherever you volunteer at. So in closing, I hope you take my few pearls of wisdom and apply them as you start on your new chapter of your life. If you have some time to spare, we always could use you at our events, and that goes for everybody here in the audience. Congratulations to all of you graduates once again. God bless you, and God bless our troops.
Kathy, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for sharing this with us. And it is truly an honor for us to have you with us here today. Thank you. And now for the introduction of our commencement speaker. Many of us know our commencement speaker as the mother of Olympian Michael Phelps. However, Debbie Phelps was first a teacher, and today she's widely recognized in the world of education as an innovative, energetic, and talented educator and administrator. Ms. Phelps is the executive director of the Education Foundation of Baltimore County Public Schools. The organization was founded to solicit, manage, and distribute supplemental funds to Baltimore County Public Schools to give students as bright a future as possible. Ms. Phelps wants to be sure students in Baltimore and wants to assure that students in Baltimore County have the resources necessary to enable them to be globally competitive upon graduation. Thus, she raises money where the school district cannot. We admire Ms. Phelps for her commitment to supporting high-quality education. Class of 2017, as you matriculated to Stevenson in August 2013, Ms. Phelps welcomed you at convocation. On that day, she urged you to fall in love with Stevenson. As you prepare to graduate today, I hope you heeded her advice that you fell in love with this great institution. Today, we come full circle. We're delighted Debbie Phelps has returned to help us congratulate you on your fine achievement. Please help me welcome Debbie Phelps.
What a glorious, celebratory day that has been given to us. How many agree with me? Yes. You know, it's been very interesting to watch the faces of those who are the recipients of awards today, but also the faces of the graduates that have been sitting in front of us. So with that, I'll say good afternoon to everybody. I would like, good afternoon. and it's my pleasure and honor to be here today at Stevenson University. To our distinguished guests on the stage, President Moore, and your executive staff and your administrative team, to all the Board of Trustees who are here, the deans, professors, the coaches, and all the affiliate staff back there. Raise your hand up, let's see you. Yeah, a round of applause. And to the many friends, relatives, families who have joined us for this 64th commencement ceremony. I personally welcome you today. But it is you, the class of 2017, on this day, Thursday, May 18th, 2017, that we are all here today at your commencement exercise. Yeah, we are. That little whoop I heard, it was a good whoop. And today, you are going to be graduating from a university that is on the move, and that is Stevenson University. SU is the third largest independent university in the state of Maryland, with more than 4,100 students pursuing a bachelor's, master's, or adult undergraduate degree at one of two beautiful campuses. You see, students, faculty members, staff, and visitors of Stevenson have the best of both worlds at this university. You have the convenience and the liveliness of your Owings Mills campus, which is very urban, and then you have the beautiful history of this campus, a royal campus at Green Spring. What a delight it would be to be able to study at either of these locations of higher education. Stevenson is a university that instills an emphasis on careers throughout a student's educational experiences, providing you, the students, with a quality liberal arts education, staying true to its tagline, which is, imagine your future, design a career. Imagine your future, design a career. It was just 4 short years ago, in August of 2013, when I believe I can say that each of you on that day, when I stood before you, were imagining the future that you were going to hold. And you were beginning the preparation of designing your career here at Stevenson. You see, on that day, as was stated, when you were entering this university as a freshman, with the hopes and dreams to design your career that would propel you into the world, enabling you to take on the responsibility of becoming global citizens of tomorrow. It was on that day, and who remembers? Graduates. Do any of you remember that day? Can I see a hand? Can I see a nod? Can I see a something? Okay, on that day in Owings Mills, I was your convocation speaker. Some of you may remember that I brought along with me a medium-sized bag filled with tokens, plaques, and trinkets, some of what I called were some of my treasured relics, because I wanted to give a message to you. There was a kind gentleman on stage who assisted me as I showed you the items one by one. And with every item I showed you, I shared a message. I ask you to reflect back 4 years ago, not too far, 4 years ago, and what I said to you on that day. Opening my arms to everyone who was there, I welcome you to America in the miniature, the state of Maryland, in which there are beaches to our east, and there are mountains, rivers, and plains to our west. And we have the gorgeous Chesapeake Bay for everyone to enjoy here in our state. With much encouragement and pulling a purple Ravens scarf out of my bag, and a pair of golden flip-flops, which I know you don't wear golden flip-flops, but they were my golden flip-flops. I showed both of those items to you. I spoke of our Super Bowl champs, but my message was not about them being champions, but where I suggested that you visit the campus bookstore or school store to possibly select a warm wool scarf or university apparel, to wear on campus, or to your first-class athletic facilities, where the Stevenson Mustangs compete among the top NC2A champions, division champions in the nation. With athletics being goal-oriented, you were provided with endless opportunities over these past 4 years to attend basketball games, football games, ice hockey, lacrosse, golf, even to go and see someone run track and field, and maybe, just maybe, you might have watched someone compete in the pool in the 200 fly or 400 IM. Had to throw that in there. So your Department of Athletics, as all of the departments here on these campuses, support the institutional mission by providing a distinctive, career-focused, personalized environment for every student here at Stevenson. Challenging academic courses are complemented by an invitation for you to go and explore the outside world of the campus, in the community, which surrounds both campuses in which you've attended. Also on that day, I reference the people around you, your parents to my right and to my left, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, your grandmothers. Those individuals, I encouraged you to call them, text them, and be in touch with them. Did they do it, parents? Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. See, your birth families, which I just referenced to, would very quickly include the individuals that I shared with you, their names on the stage today, and the deans and professors and the coaches who are in the audience, and even individuals that might be to your right or to your left, or 4 rows back or 3 rows in front of you. They've all become part of your family over these past 4 years. You see, your family has grown and grown and grown over the years you've been at Stevenson University. And soon it will be inclusive of everyone named here today, providing you support, continuous support, and adding to your success. You should never have to be without a person to talk to or to ask a question of. Out of my medium-sized bag, I also pulled and shared other items, such as framed photographs. And I'm going to hold my phone up again, because I told you the importance about capturing moments. And I want to take this opportunity right now to capture this moment of this class. And when I put it out on social media, I'll make sure it's appropriate to say the right thing, which everyone needs to remember also. So I stress to you the importance of staying connected and remembering those who had an impact on you. And when you were, back up, I apologize, who had an impact on you. And remember when you were very young, when you were walking into that kindergarten class, that first day of school, and that schoolhouse became a place where you spent 12 years of your life before making the decision, as you graduated, to attend a 4-year college, enlist in the military, or step into the workforce. See, each of you, made a decision upon graduation from high school to apply and step onto this campus, Stevenson University's campus. You decided to become a Mustang, and with that decision, I asked you that day, I asked you to fall in love. I asked you to fall in love with Stevenson University. I asked you to capture the essence of what the university had for each one of you and you would experience over the next 4 years. I asked you to become involved and to learn the way of the university, asking you to become a storyteller in the community, because life is filled with stories, your stories. I asked you to represent Stevenson University with pride, dignity, loyalty, and excellence. I asked you to stand proudly. And when a community member asked you, when they saw that wool scarf or that Stevenson t-shirt, and they would ask you if you were a student at Stevenson University, you would be able to articulate the vision, the mission, the goals of what you experienced each and every day here on these two campuses. As you were falling in love, you were sharing through storytelling your pride of your family. As I pulled the last item out of my bag, I told each of you that you were radiant. I told you that you were brilliant, and that you would have the potential to continue to grow as young adults. I stated that I felt that each of you had a kind heart that was filled with compassion, that each of you had strong values that you brought from your home, and they were enriched and enhanced here on this campus. The small token that came out of that bag was a gold star that I held before you, letting each of you know that you are golden stars. You are amazing stars. You are stars that are going to fill the universe, shining ever so vibrantly above each of us for a better tomorrow. You see, on that day back in August 2013, we talked about your continuation of your life journey. We talked about your book, the book of your life. The book is going to be continuously that you are going to be acting upon and you are going to be building upon. Over decades and decades, the book of life, your book of life, will be developed by you. We talked about how your life would be filled with people, not only with people, but with experiences, with successes, and with failures. And we talked about how you would continuously prepare yourself to face each and every day, living life to its fullest. If there were days filled with gloom and doom, and ladies and gentlemen, there will be days filled with gloom and doom. But you have been given the resources to be able to ask for help. You have been given the resources to be able to pick yourself up, wipe yourself off, and move forward. Because you see, life is not always filled with happiness, rainbows, or magical unicorns. And there's not a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow for each one of us to capture. So your book of life, our book of life, is filled with hard work, commitment, and dedication to be able to persevere. And when something or someone jolts your world, you are able to recognize that jolt as an experience to grow and to become stronger and to become better individuals, to face the truth, to move forward. You see, that is what SU has done for you, plus so much more as we look at each of you as individuals. They are preparing you for the next chapter of your life. They have provided you with the resources which will provide you with understanding of what you have to do and where you need to look to reach your dreams. And each of you should have dreams, because on that day, you see, I shared with you a quote from a little cricket. Yes, a green little cricket. His name was Jiminy Cricket. And I share with you the following quote, which says, "Dream. When your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme." You have been dreaming for years. You will continue to dream. But the whole thing about it you have to know is your heart is going to lead your dream. Some people's hearts are pure and given freely, while other people may have had their heart broken. Difficult to forget someone or something for an instant that maybe has occurred. Hearts are sometimes worn on the sleeves or full of courage, kindness, compassion, and even deceit. We have good hearts and we have brave hearts. And some of us may have cold, cold hearts. But those are our feelings that we have inside. Whatever your heart feels on a given day, in any situation, communicate how you feel. And better yet, how to talk those feelings through. The language of a heart spills into countless descriptions, which both refine and mystify feelings and meanings. So, ladies and gentlemen, class of 2017, on this Commencement's Day, the next steps of your life, the next steps of your journey are for you to take. Remember everyone that's surrounding you today. I want you to look around you. I want you to look over in the bleachers. I want you to look behind you. I want you to look beside you. Look at everyone around you, because they all support you, and they are there for you. And you're going to hear their applause when you walk across this stage very shortly. So I want you to capture the next chapter in your life's book through conversations, through photos, and through capturing golden nuggets to continuously push you forward, striving for what is pure and good. I want you to be innovative, inquisitive, waking up every morning wanting to take on the world, and take on that world with a heart that's filled with support for your dreams. The dreams began when you entered that big world, when you were in kindergarten, and your mother, father, grandmother, whoever let go of your hand as you walked in that door. And you have to remember that from that day to today, your life has been filled with experiences and people who believe in you, people who want you to do really, really well, helping you to design what your career is going to be. You selected Stevenson University because you know it was going to catapult you into the big world in which you are well prepared to make a difference. The world is for you, all of you, to make a monumental difference in everyone's life. Today, on this day, your graduation day, your commencement's day, I'm sure you are imagining what your future is going to hold. It's ahead of you, and you have been preparing for it for years with lots of support, because Stevenson University has provided you with the tools to design an awesome career that lies ahead of each and every one of you. Godspeed, congratulations to the class of 2017. We believe in each one of you. Thank you.
We do indeed. Thank you, Debbie. A very meaningful message. I'm sure will remain with these graduates for a lifetime. So, who's been reading their program? Do you know where we are in the... It's the most exciting part of the whole ceremony. And the words that you have been waiting for me to say. By virtue of the powers conferred on this university by the state of Maryland, it is my pleasure to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees.
Good afternoon. I am Amanda Hostalka, and as Dean of the School of Design, I am delighted to present the following degree candidates. Julian Christopher Allen. Darian J. Baker. Eddie Alfonso Bennett, Jr. Amelia Ann Berninger, magna cum laude. Jarrett Nehemiah Bragg. Dean Joseph Brooks. Kristen Glenn Brooks, magna cum laude. Andrea Nicole Brown. Shannon Brianna Burt. Alyssa Marie Canepa. DJ Alan Carmen. Brooke Elizabeth Clariday, cum laude. Alexis Kimberly Cohen, cum laude. Deshanae Monique Cook. Jacqueline Cooper. Daniel Frank Crapenzano. Christopher DeAnthony De Jesus. Jessica Marie Demko. Rachel Nicole Dolly. Landon Douglas Easler. Amber Marie Etienne Best. Gerald Isaiah Foster, cum laude. Luba Yafimovna Gershenson. Michelle Alicia Gregory, magna cum laude. Renita Greenidge. Kimberly Rose Haar, summa cum laude. Kylie Ann Handler. Elena Renee Hardy, summa cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Hardesty, magna cum laude. Kala Devi Harilal. Leah Torres Harris. Alicia Marie Hassenfuss, cum laude. Nathan Earl Hector Jr., cum laude. Christopher J. Hessler, cum laude. Donald Patrick Howard III, cum laude. Edna Mae Jones. Adriana Vivian Camosa, cum laude. Elizabeth Glenda Camosa, magna cum laude. Lauren Kimberly Kuiper, cum laude. Caitlin Caitlin Marie Kirkwood, magna cum laude. Raina Kerbin. Caitlin Alexis Lamp, cum laude. Heather Christine Lopiano, magna cum laude. Anna Catherine Lowe, magna cum laude. Dakota Ashton Madanat. Mallory Ann Manley, magna cum laude. Beanish Dildar Masih, magna cum laude. Maya Patricia Milas, summa cum laude. Camilla Elaine Molyneux, cum laude. Rebecca Renee Morris. Elena Nicole Owens. Courtney May Pardo, cum laude. William John Pfeiffer. Rachel Marie Pollock, magna cum laude. Brandon M. Reynolds. Lauren Marie Samuelson, cum laude. Alexandra Christine Schmidt, magna cum laude. Siegfried Garrison Schmidt. Alexander Martin Schoen. Caitlin Ann Schrufer, cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Shannon, cum laude. Christopher Dion Shaw. Nicholas James Singleton, magna cum laude. Jasmine Michelle Sterling. Kara Nicole Stone, magna cum laude. Morgan Catherine Taylor. Jai Earl Thomas, cum laude. Kira Mignette Thomas. Tatiana Taustik, summa cum laude. Joseph Andrew Sedgwick Townsend. Dane Ashton Turner. Deneen Joyce Watson, magna cum laude. Daniel A. Whitehead. Mackenzie Jean Weeder, summa cum laude. Brianna Jordan Weiss. Andrew Christopher Wysocki.
I am Dr. Deborah Kraft. As Dean of the School of Education, it is my pleasure to present the following degree candidates. Swear Ahmed, summa cum laude. Tiffany Elise Arnold, summa cum laude. Rachel Marie Bear, cum laude. Samantha Kristen Bell. Jermaine Gail Brookshire, cum laude. Tori Raquel Bruno. Megan Rose Clark, summa cum laude. Courtney Patricia Craig, cum laude. Lacey Victoria Esposito. Lachey Monique Felder. Danielle Marie Fieni, summa cum laude. Brianna Grace Finch, summa cum laude. Nicole Lynn Forsman, summa cum laude. Brian Mark Gesselman, magna cum laude. Sarah Goldman, magna cum laude. Michelle Ann Grossman, summa cum laude. Katie Nicole Heavens. Brady Elizabeth Hare, cum laude. Faith Patrice Holmes, magna cum laude. Olivia Nicole Howells, cum laude. Brittany Rochelle Isom. Corey L. Jenkins. Claudia Christine Lore, summa cum laude. Caitlin Paige Madigan, summa cum laude. Lisa Michelle Markley, magna cum laude. Lauren Taylor McMillan, summa cum laude. Ariana Nicole Merrifield, cum laude. Colleen Patricia Mizera, summa cum laude. Mariah Charday Monroe, cum laude. Megan Kendall Moore, magna cum laude. Alexis Nicole Munoz. Caitlin Nicole Nykirk, magna cum laude. Emily Nicole Ostrander, summa cum laude. Shannon Elizabeth Parks. Savannah Blue Pate, magna cum laude. Joshua Thomas Petrone, magna cum laude. Jennifer Jasmine Raimundo. Savannah Brooke Reed, magna cum laude. Lael Richards. Brianna Jasmine Richardson, magna cum laude. Taylor Leanna Rigsby, magna cum laude. Victoria Regina Rivieri, magna cum laude. Jordan Kristen Smith, magna cum laude. Danielle Alexis Snowden, magna cum laude. Megan Nicole Supko, magna cum laude. Bailey Nicole Swan, summa cum laude. Catherine Rose Thompson, magna cum laude. Emily Lauren Thursby, cum laude. Stephanie E. Twig, summa cum laude. Shannon Nicole Vinson. Sarah Elizabeth Welch. Jessica Susan Wirtz, magna cum laude. Kara Adana Williams, magna cum laude. Danielle Antonia Jacqueline Williams. Ashley Nicole Zester, summa cum laude. Kathy Zhao. Joy Lynn Zimmer, summa cum laude.
I'm Dr. Cheryl Wilson. As Dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, it's my pleasure to present the following degree candidates. Catherine Diana Aguilar. Alicia Carita Anderson. Agsa Ashik. Theodora Kimberly Aqua Ben Keiru. Anthony Stewart Beers. Linnea Alice Bleacher, magna cum laude. Bethany Alexis Brent, magna cum laude. Amani Joy Brooks. Lexis Renee Brooks. Sean Dante Brown, cum laude. Monique Beverly Buckner. Yasmin Aquisha Bird, cum laude. Angel Monique Carter, magna cum laude. Elliot Michael Case. Jennifer Lisette Castellon. Shazad Chaudhry. Rachel Sujatha Klein, summa cum laude. Lindsay Monet Connor. Jacqueline Alexandra Connors. Deja Marie Daniel. Julia Rosa Datos, magna cum laude. Cassidy Ray Donahue. Ryan John Ebert. Holly Ann Epley, magna cum laude. Brooke Ishadi. Laura Rebecca Fain. Alexis Chantel Fitch. Warren Michael Fornash. Larry Douglas Fort, magna cum laude. Nicole Ashley Gebhard. Taylor David Getz. Kali Diane Diane Gill, summa cum laude. Sunny Gilroy, cum laude. Dana Caitlin Gerard. Jerica Estelle Gladstone. Debrianna Javon Green. Jada Nichelle Greenwood. Julia May Hand. Brittany Simone Hatcher. Menager L. Houghton. Rachel Haley Haywood, cum laude. Shakira Janae Head. Gabrielle Winter Hedden. Emily Teresa Helliwell. Victor William Hills. Donald Zachary Avramis Houston. Essence Simone Hudson. Jasper Hunter Jr. Ray Keys, Derek Jackson. Sarah Catherine Johnston, magna cum laude. Courtney Shirai Jones. Joseph and Simba Kiley. Taylor Joan Klein. Shane Edward Nickman. Catriel Shmuel Comet, summa cum laude. Barmulia Chroma. Margaret Ann Lauder. Jade Gabriel Lee. Shelby Nicole Lee. Kayla Autumn Lindsay. Harrison Nathaniel Linker. Brandon Gregory Ludwig. Domine Ariel Lynn. Domine's diploma is being presented by SU Board Trustee and Mentor, Ms. Judy Warrench. Jessica Lynn Mala, cum laude. Ashley Marie Manning, cum laude. Kaylee Carissa Marinelli. Josh Wayne Marshall. Devin Elise Martin, magna cum laude. Kristen Elizabeth Martin. Catherine Mathis, summa cum laude. Adam Eisenach, cum laude. Elizabeth Diana Mayer. Elizabeth's diploma is being presented by her aunt, SU staff member Sylvia Schiaffino. Alicia Tate McCauley. Nicole Marie McDermott. Kirsty M. McNew. Howard Lewis McMillan, Jr. Shelby McNeil. Julian Jose Medina. Margaret Grace Miller, summa cum laude. Gary David Moritz. Molly Leanne Muse. Heather Ann Narenberg. Courtney Ann Nilsson. Martin Joseph Norton, Jr. Brittany Oliver. Julianne Elizabeth Orris. Julianne's diploma is being presented by her father, SU staff member Robert Orris. Caitlin Marie Pazinski. Gabriella Piccinini. Ashley Erin Pinter, cum laude. Luke Alexander Plaisance. Aaliyah Simone Poindexter, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Dawn Reese. Savannah May Reynolds, cum laude. Matthew Jong Roberts, magna cum laude. Aaron V. Rowland. Rachel Gabrielle Rudo, magna cum laude. Rachel's diploma is being presented by her mother, SU faculty member Lori Weiner. Nicholas William Schwartz.
My middle name is Rakesh.
Okay.
Rakesh, can you say that?
I can get it.
Go Rakesh.
Sarthak Rakesh Shah. Lauren Marie Shields, magna cum laude. Takira Renee Smalley. Janiqua Denise Smith, magna cum laude. Jordan Alexandra Smith, magna cum laude. Tanae Kiera Smith. Travis Subi. Kelsey Louise Stave, cum laude. Timothy Kyle Sternfeld. Gabrielle Tucker Stewartson III. Gabrielle Kristen Sturgeon. Malik Naeem Tonkins. Jason W. Trott. Sarah Nicole Turner. Sarah Marie Tweedle. Cameron Lynn Ward, cum laude. Erin Victoria Williams, summa cum laude. Tyshell M. Williams. Jolisa Wills. Kalea Kijan Wilson. Catherine Ann Wojciechowski. Miles Stephen Wong. Nicole Patrice Woody, magna cum laude. Savannah K. Yoder, cum laude.
It's everybody's favorite day of the year. We now have a whole bunch of chairs filled with a whole bunch of newly minted Stevenson graduates, and they have worked very, very hard and accomplished so much. But you know, it has been a journey that's been shared with and supported by all of the folks in this room. And it is together, really, that we have walked this path, and together that we do share in the joy of this day. And we have a lot to be thankful for and a lot to celebrate. So I'm not sure we're done cheering, because I think that just as we thanked and applauded and recognized and congratulated the graduates, I think graduates, you have a lot to be thankful for as well. So why don't we stand up and cheer each other? To please stand as you're able, and I'm going to have to find a librarian, I think, to figure out how to appropriately cite a source of a graduation cap but if this is accurate information, I believe that it's Caitlin Kirkwood's birthday today, so she has picked quite a way to celebrate. And I ask that you please remain standing as the birthday girl leads us in singing the alma mater. She's going to, the words are printed on the back of your program, and she'll sing it through once. Then we'll join her the second time through.
Join together, sing the praise for Spirit that endures. Pledge our honor, faithfully serving Stevenson, we are yours. From a vision strong and steadfast, glory and pride we bring. Grateful for the light that guides us, Stevenson's name we sing. Join together, sing the praise for Spirit that endures. Pledge our honor, faithfully serving Stevenson, we are yours. From a vision strong and steadfast, glory and pride we bring. Grateful for the light that guides us, Stevenson's name we sing. Congratulations, everybody!
The Stevenson University commencement exercises for the class of 2017 are now concluded. Audience, we do ask, audience, that you please remain in your seats and in the gym until all of our graduates have filed out in their recessional march, and we do invite you then to join us upstairs for a reception. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you.